Good morning. Welcome to a chilly 5 a.m. start. Just about to go and get the cows in for milking this morning. We've got the e-bike out because the cows are a little way down this track. So the yard's all set up for the cows. They can't go on the road. So let's go and find them. Oh, they're coming in already. Good morning, cows. Go on in. It's nice these mornings whilst it's light. Weather will still be nice when it's pitch black and cold. They're not sure about the bike. Not sure at all. You bring something new out to them and they just get interested in that. The first time they saw Gus, they wouldn't go into the milking parlour. They just wanted to chase him around the field. And just to save myself walking 100 yards, I thought I'd bring the bike. Now they're all interested in it. Goodness sake. So at the bell. Now we spent a couple days this week going around with some weed killer and spraying under the electric fence line, so all these like nettles and stuff. And look how we've cooked that thistle. Curled right up. Just to try and stop it all earthing out the fence. You could trim it, but then it would just grow back. So we used a bit of, it was called Graze on 90. And everywhere there's something under an electric fence, give it a quick squirt and it's starting to work. Anyway, this is why I bought the bike, so I can now just gently follow them back in. Morning 993, forever last to the back of the pack. Come on, cow, I think you have a name. Are you Belle? Are you Belle the cow? I'm gonna say hello to my bike, do you? Whilst they're wandering that way, we'll open these gates because they're going out this way. So that's one really nice thing about here. They don't ever have to hold the cows up milking, so I'll open this door now. You'll see the parlour will be full of cows already. As soon as they're milked, they can come out of here, head up that track. Grazing for the day is all set up for them already. And you find that the cow flow is just spot on. Oh look, an open tank door. That must mean we need to turn the tank on. It's almost like I thought about that. Milk going in, return closed, tank closed. Right, shall we go milk some cows? Right, vacuum, pulsation. Sounds good. Right, sorry about the flickery light. Whoa, did you see that? I nearly slipped on my backside there because the cows decided to defecate in the parlour. Oh, I get the wash line out of the way. Right, I'm going to milk some cows. We'll catch up later. A little bit later in the day now, just had some breakfast. I kid you not, that was probably one of the dirtiest milkings I've ever been involved in. I don't know what had gone into the cows this morning, whether it's because Abby's been working incredibly hard, pressure washing the parlour the last couple of days. They decided they were going to make a mockery of it. I don't know. They might just not like me. That could be it. Anyway, I'm going on with the grease gun. I've got to do some greasing. Rob and his dad are away today. So Abby's continuing with a bit of pressure washing in the parlour. We got red tractor inspection on Monday. Today's Friday. So we're just going to make that look spick and span. Do a couple of machines whilst the pressure washer's out as well. Make the whole place look a bit, I don't know, smarter. Fairly tidy all year round, to be honest. I think Abby's also going to pull this one out and give it a wash. The scraper. Be a good job done, and then we'll grease that one later as well. I'm just going to run around and do front axle on the tractor. This trailer can get done whilst I'm here. That bit of cardboard might come in handy to go underneath there with. The handle's pretty clean. I think Rob said he's done that. That's all been greased. That's all been greased. We're ahead of the game here, really. And then the plan is later on, when we go and get the cows in, they're in one of the furthest paddocks away. And there's a few thistles and a big patch of stinging nettles in there. If me and Abby both go up in the Land Rover and I'll bring this one up, we'll pick up the fence and then I'll top the stinging nettles and the thistles. The topper's on the back of the tractor, whilst Abby's driving the cows back. And then hopefully by the time I've done the topping, she'll have the cows back in the parlour. I'll come give her a hand to milk. Greasing up the tractor. Could do one of those lock-on bits on the front. Right, I'm after some recommendations, please, for anybody in the know. This is my boiler suit I use to, well, I wear this when I'm milking in the mornings. And look at the sleeves, absolutely caked. I know you can get those rubber or polythene cuffs, like milking sleeve type things. So yeah, you can see how mucky the sleeves get. So So I don't know whether getting some of those cuffs is a good idea. Or as Abby just said, you can get those, I don't know, recommendations below, please. You could run over it with the volume washer first, that might help. You gotta get the before and after.
Absolutely not.
It will look like new when you're done. Right, so I'm just gonna do a bit of greasing on the tanker. But whilst I'm here, I thought I might as well show you the shed. I haven't seen this yet, so this is the cubicle shed for winter, obviously. All locking yokes in here, so anytime there's any vet work to do, so herd health or TB testing or anything, that's all done through these locking yokes. So at the minute they're unlocked, but basically Cal puts his head down and that goes up to level, and that little pin up there will drop down into a little hole and it won't be able to go back, so the cow's head will be stuck, and then you come along and do whatever you need to do to the cow, and then you can let them go individually. So once they've been TB tested or whatever work you need to do on them herd health wise is done, you can let them out. And then here's the beds, so sand beds. I think sand is by far the best thing for cows to be bedded up on. It's just not great for putting through slurry tankers, it's very abrasive. As far as bedding goes, it's soft as anything and it's inert, so nothing can sort of grow in it. Bacteria can't grow in it. Cubicles, 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 feed passage, and then cubicles, 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 and another feed passage, and then there's actually an extension on the end. Over there, there's another little new shed. So that's got a feed passage down the outside with their cubicles. And then in the winter, I think Rob said on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday afternoon, they top up the sand. So it's not like something you've got to do every milking or every time you get the cows out. And all the muck is scraped back here and then pushed up that ramp and into the slurry lagoon, just there. It's that simple. Plenty of loafing space here for the cows, which is nice for them. I guess if they're bulling in the winter, this is where they would come to do it. So yes, there is a tour of the shed. You'll obviously see it all working when we get to winter and there's stuff happening and whatnot. Huge, great shed. I can remember when this shed went in first, so this was concreted, but beyond this, so this hillstone, beyond there to the edge was just straw bedded. So they put the shed up and they were on a loose house system at the time, and they carried on with that for a little while and then put the cubicles in later on. Some job. I mean, this really wants pressure washing. I might not do this. We are finished now with tanking. Rob has sucked every last bit of slurry out the pit, so can't really do a lot more. So perhaps I'll leave that, and we get a chance on Monday or Tuesday next week, we'll give that a wash and then we'll grease it up. And then we know it's gone to bed proper then. I think that sounds like a good idea. I've convinced myself anyway. Right, the scraper's getting double teamed. Abby wants to wash the inside, which is fair enough. Ugh. I probably should have put some form of waterproofs on. Hooray! God's sake, Abby. And now we'll let it catch up again. I would shut yourself in there, I think. Does the mat come off?
Well, it should.
Yes.
Whether it does.
Get it out. Oh, it should be bolted down on the back, I think, where that bit of plate is. This is quite mucky.
It sits up here and it won't come out that bit.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, my lord.
It's quite dirty. I don't think that's ever been cleaned.
I'll do that first, because then it can dry. How's about this for a brand new looking scraper tractor? See the amount of material underneath it. Abby's fighting with a handbrake, I think. She's winning. They even washed the bonnet. Look at all that. I'm going to scrape this over there, and then in the morning we can get it easy enough with a scrape, but the cows haven't got to walk through it tonight. Stuff all over my face. Lovely. We've nearly made it to lunchtime, so by the time we've cleaned this up and packed this away, we'll be there, I think. Abby's done a nice job of all the doors around here this morning. Look at that, all nice shiny doors and everything. Right, let's squeeze that away a minute. Oh my word. Could have just scraped it away, I suppose, with a scrape. But that would have got it dirty. It's currently nice and clean. Mr. Brush and Mr. Shovel here live in the cake bin. I've never been in the cake bin, so let's have a look. Yep, that's a cake bin. I think I'm right in saying this is like a 32-ton bin or something. It's flipping massive, that's all I know. Shut that up, keep it all secure. Right, lunchtime, then cow time. Right, welcome to the afternoon. I'm going topping in a second. I'm just going to clear up some of these thistles in here, onto that big patch of nettles. But first, we just let the cows out of this field right at the top. We're going to take this fence up so that the whole field is open again. Abby's at the top in the Land Rover, so between us we'll pick it all up, but I'll run and pick up some of these stakes in a minute, take them up to her. Use this one now to keep the wire off, because I'm not a fan of electric wire. But it does a brilliant job. Whee! Oh, I'm back. Right, fence picked up. Now I'm just going to do some topping quick. First I need to use the little boys' room. I think this one's free. Yep, it's free. So, this is what we're topping. Big patch of stingers up here. There is the topper. It is a moothing, or moothing, however you pronounce it. Flail type topper. It's got a roller on the back. We're literally just whacking these nettles down. They've been sprayed, some of them a little bit. Not all of them have taken the spray. Anything that looks a bit sick and curled up, you can see it's had a whack of spray. I don't know if this does anything, backing over them first, but must strip the leaves a little bit, I would have thought. Shame it's not a front mounted one. It can be a front mounted machine. It's set up, if you lift it from the other direction, to be a front mounted one. We just haven't got front linkage and power shaft, so it can't be. But I think that would work well, then you're not driving on anything first. Probably pick it up a lot better. Abby's just chasing the cows in. We're in one of the furthest away fields from the parlour here, so by the time she's got the cows in and started, I'll hopefully have nearly done this, and then I'll go back and give her a hand milking. Look at the job that is doing. That is so good. Generally speaking, nothing will get topped. It's just the thistles are getting a bit out of hand. This nettle's obviously a bit out of hand. Right then, the main event is coming up. This massive patch of thistles at the top here. It's a little bit rough along this headland, but slow down again. How about that? Get under 3-1. Before. After. If you were looking down on this from above, it would look proper weird. It's like a crop circle type thing. I've just been driving all over the shop, most of the time with the topper on the deck as well. People will be wondering what I'm doing. Right, we'll go back and get some more of them in a minute. We'll finish up here. There's a few here that I can get in a row. Cows didn't eat the last break of grass here particularly well. It's not the end of the world, because it's on a bank here. We're starting to dry out a bit. And we might be glad of the bit of cover they've left in a few weeks' time. But then we will be drying off cows before too long as well. So our demand will plummet for cow grass, or good cow grass, I should say. Dry cows still need to eat something. I told Abby I wouldn't be very long. It's been longer than I thought I would be. Sorry, Abby. Oh, yes. Just look at this. Just leaves nothing behind. Right, well done, topper. Good job from you. There should probably be a guard on there. Let's pick up this stake. Might want that one somewhere at some point. So there, we've topped off the worst of it. I was going to go back over that, wasn't I? I didn't. Probably just got sacked again. Take the stake and go home. Well done, tractor. Good work. It's an absolute lump of a thing, this tractor. So will that stay there? Right, let's go back and give Abby a hand. I told her I'd be back by the time she got back. I'm not. Forwards! Right, we are back in the yard. Big McCormick, little McCormick. Can we just take a minute though to appreciate how clean this looks? It's like new. Right, Abby's been very helpful actually and not let the cows across the lane, so I'm gonna go do that quick. Go this way actually. That would have meant I would have had to have stopped and done some gates and various things, but actually, because she's not let them out, I can go and let them out now. I could have come down the road easy, which is fine. I'll let these out, put on my milking suit and jump in the parlour there with her. It's Friday afternoon, so don't mind having a bit of an earlier finish. Hello, girls. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're going that way, because I was a bit worried they were going to dart down there. They know where they're going, really. You saw me do all this morning, but shut this gate up, and there we have it. Cows straight out to grass. Hello, cow. How are you? Right, let's get this lot milked. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. The whole YouTube thing since changing jobs has just gone incredible. I'm so relieved, because I was quite nervous about it, but thank you very much to everyone. As I said, any recommendations for this, either a pullover like schmock thing or a set of cuffs or sleeves or something, would be very useful. I look forward to hearing those. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you again very soon. Cheerio.